Hi guys, welcome to my channel at Rika Adorn. So today I'm coming with a hair review from a company known as VIP Beauty on AliExpress. And this hair is Brazilian straight hair and it's in inches 24. And then the lace front closure is in 20 inches. So let me just show you what the hair looks like. Pull to the front. So the hair is very long. I'm 5'4" and it comes down to a little bit past my belly button. It's my first time doing 24 inches in a straight texture, so I was really looking forward to it. And I basically for this review have mainly positive things to say. So I'm gonna first start off with the pros, and then I'm gonna go straight to the cons. So the pros about this hair is it is really thick and full. So I'm always told that when you do 24 inches, you should do about like 4 bundles because you're basically getting grams. So depending on how much the hair weighs, the less wefts you usually get. So like if it's 100 grams of hair for like a 10 inches, then your wefts or your bundles is going to be like super duper thick because it's by weight, not like the inches. Not all inches have the same length of tracks. So when you get 24 inches, it's usually recommended to you to do like 4 bundles. But for this, I don't know if it's because I have a lace frontal or whatever it is, this is 2 bundles. I swear on everything, I have exactly fully 2 bundles installed. I had room for nothing else. 2 bundles and the lace frontal. So of course lace frontals go ear to ear, and I have no leave out other than the fact that you can see my sideburns like here. That's basically it. This whole here is obviously like a lace frontal wig, and actually this is probably my first lace frontal wig that I've made myself. I do plan on making a video in the future when I get a hang of what I'm doing. But back to the hair. So I was really so shocked that I only can fit 2 bundles and that the hair is extremely full. So I'm sure like maybe it might be different if you get a closure, because of course closures are like like this small, while this goes ear to ear, so meaning you probably need less amount of weft. But this is very full, I think, for 2 bundles of 24-inch hair. And to me, this is even still very thick. And I was kind of going for like a natural thickness. To me, I think this is actually still very thick for 24 inches. So that's the first thing. That's a pro. The hair is very thick, and I definitely think you can get away with just literally 2 bundles and a lace front closure. And my second thing that I like about this hair is the hair is true to length. They definitely don't cheat you off your inches, so you do get 24 inches, and it's really 24 inches from root to tip. I don't know if I can show you, but the lengths on the bottom of the hair is extremely still full, and it doesn't really thin out, very strange. It's like very natural, the hair, the way it thins out, which I like. And this hair color is dyed to a jet black. I always dye my bundles jet black, and the hair definitely took the dye perfectly fine. And I do buy the cheapest dye I could find. I think it's Color Silk, like $4 a pack. I buy the cheapest dye, so it's not like, I'm sure it's not good for the hair. I mean, dyeing hair in general is not good for the hair, but it definitely took the dye perfectly fine, so that's a plus also. And I wish I recorded what this lace frontal looked like, but this lace frontal literally looked so natural when I took it out the package. Like, the lace frontal is basically very much mimics a natural hairline. I'm not going to say the company's name, but I did just get some hair a couple days ago, and that lace frontal looked so unnatural. Like the roots were super duper thick. I mean, the front part was very thick, and I definitely had to do a lot of plucking, and I had like a ball of this much hair from plucking the lace frontal. So this lace frontal, I did do a little bit of plucking just to mimic my own hairline, but other than that, like, I really didn't have to do a lot of plucking. It looked very natural, and I feel like if you're trying to make your own lace frontal for the first time, I definitely do recommend this company. They definitely did a very good job with the lace frontals. So that's another pro. The hair actually, I just think, doesn't really shed a lot. It sheds, of course, all hair sheds, our own hair sheds, so you're not going to be able to find ever a hair that doesn't shed, but it doesn't shed a lot at all, really. It doesn't shed too much at all. It does shed a little bit, of course, when I brush it out throughout the day, but the shedding is not that bad at all. So I'm going to go straight to the cons. So my cons for this hair would have to be, I do feel like I kind of have to brush it out more often than I would like to throughout the day. I did have this hair, literally it has been over 2 weeks, maybe 2 weeks and a half since I had this hair installed, and I do feel like I have to brush the hair often throughout the day. It doesn't look like it's matting or anything, it doesn't mat or anything like that, but when I try to brush, like when I don't brush the hair out at least 2 to 3 times a day, it starts to look stiff. Like I like my hair to be silky personally. I like my hair to look silky and flowy, and that's just the type of hair I'm into. And then with this hair, right now it's all brushed out and everything, so this is really what how I like it to look like. But when I don't brush it out, it starts to look a little stiff and it needs to be brushed out. And the nape of my neck is the part that does seem to get the stiff most, but it's not matting. It just gets a little stiff where I have to brush it out. So you do kind of have to brush the hair out, you know, of course, throughout the day. And I do sleep with this hair in. It is a wig, but I do use the to-be glued method, and it's glued down to my head. And I really don't have any problems, like, at all with it on my head. Like, when I sleep with it, the only thing is it does crinkle up a little bit, but I mean, I just flat iron it in the mornings basically every day to maintain a straight, like extremely bone straight. I like it to be bone straight, so. And then my last con would be, like, when the hair is washed, it has a natural texture too. I mean, some people are okay with it, but if I buy straight hair, I like my hair to be extremely straight. When I wash the hair, it has a slight crinkle into it, like a little bit of a wave to it, which I kind of am not too fond about, because then I have to go through and straighten it, like take my time and straighten the hair to make sure it's bone straight. And I feel like that's what gives my hair sometimes crinkles throughout the day. Not crinkles, but like if I lay on it wrong for a couple minutes, it gets like a dent in it or whatever. And so I mean, I guess that could be positive if you want to curl the hair. I've never curled this hair before, but I'm guessing because it's has like a natural slight wave texture to it, if you did want to curl the hair, I think it would pretty much hold the curl pretty well. But yeah, so this is what the closure looks like. I do really like this hair. It's very natural. The ends are great. I don't really see any split ends. So that's my overall review. I do recommend this hair to people if you are trying to start using, like if you're starting to do lace frontals, I do recommend it. But yeah, so this is basically it. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comment box. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button for me, and I will see you guys all in my next one.